I'll see you later, Eren.
Attack on Titan was given to us audiences in the year 2013. Throughout the years, the series has provided us with the utmost challenges, theories, speculations, and adjusted our perspectives. But the biggest challenge any amazing series face is an ending, as all things do come to an end. The voices of audiences are the utmost peak in our generation now. We have so many different platforms or other uses to extend our opinion to others. This may either be a good or bad input for many series, as one outstanding voice can possibly persuade the following opinions or perspectives to a series. This isn't any indication on what happened to people's perspective towards Attack on Titan's ending, but it's a consideration for the series and others. That being said, during the first reveal of Attack on Titan's ending came many criticisms of the ending, and any other format of criticism is great as it gives specific on improvements and growth for a series, but for an ending, there is no growth, so criticism doesn't really sway the readers. To where many fans began a big panic for Attack on Titan's ending and how it would change their view and ridden the significance they took from the series. I have personal friends that were very dramatic about this ending at first, but time has passed. It's been more than 2 years since the ending has been released in the manga, and a few months since the ending has been aired since the anime. As much time has gone by far for most of us, I truly start to appreciate the ending more, and I can say this is the perfect time for us to receive this ending we needed. For the ending of Attack on Titan, it has a conflict that is shared with the whole world, which is Eren's execution of the Rumbling. Each character in the show has its own diversity and complexity to them, so just because they share the same conflict doesn't mean they all process or overcome this conflict the same way, which really helps the characters or world change and develop. For an example of a character facing the conflict of a rumbling is our boy Reiner. Reiner really showed out for the last fight to the fullest. He was fighting the Warhammer Titans back to back, and the axe throw he did, beautiful. Reiner went from having no hope for himself, humanity, and having so much guilt that he nearly, he exited his life. But when it came, when it came, when time came, Reiner locked into shape. Thanks, my boy Reiner. The ending really carried Reiner, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't, I like Reiner, I like his design. I like the armor titan, but it's Reiner. Like I started, I was like, oh, this is my boy. This who I'm rocking with. This who I'm rocking with. Now, the story's conflict being the rumbling not only grew specific characters, but a large group. An example of this is the alignment of forces with the remaining Eldian refugees and Marley soldiers during the last escapade of the rumbling. Shout out to my boy Mr. Hart, and shout out to the Marley captain that helped that little, little squabble that was going on. See, the two groups develop their future from this alignment, to which is shown during the scene where the Marlins were still in fear of their life, maybe that one of the Eldians still beholds the power of the Titans. And this scene took place after the execution or the passing of Eren. But still, with this fear, the Marlian soldiers would be ridden their incompetence to put their trust in alignment with the new audience of the non-existent Titan powers, not repeating a cycle that once was. See, I can definitely make a video about how the conflict of the Rumbling changed each character from Attack on Titan, but let's draw back to how this ending was placed right when we needed it. As said once before, the main conflict of the ending was the Rumbling, to which the conflict was purposely orchestrated by Eren Yeager himself. See, Eren caused this conflict to evolve and grow the people he loved the most, sustaining this selfish act with selfless goals, as many suffered from the rumbling more than ones that overcame it. Rip my dogs. Now that I've discussed the cause and effect of the conflict itself, we'll move forward to its climax, why some become so disorientated from the ending. See, after the memorial of Eren, we get to see the time lapse of Paradise Island. And in this time lapse, we get to see the rise and fall of Paradise Island, where after the camera follows a child heading towards Eren's formal memorial tree, to which it seems to represent or repeat how Ymir obtained the power of the founder Titan herself. This is where many believe the ending disoriented itself and how the characters in the world deserve better, a world filled with everlasting, and remember, oh, let me make this clear. I'm quoting everlasting peace, which I very much disagree with this statement or this opinion or yeah. Because when this scene was seen to me for the first time, Isayama reminded me of the many rulings essential checks to reality. Conflict. An eternal factor of our human evolution has always been conflict for us to overcome. Even in the simplicity is reoccurring conflict, this has always pushed us to grow. As unfortunate it is to not have eternal peace, which, we would all love and appreciate eternal peace or everlasting peace, it is only due to our capabilities of humans evolving and changing that this can be presented to us. We as humans have moved so far in life due to conflict. Without the conflict, with peace, we won't change as humans. We will stay the same. And as many want that, there isn't that in the world. We have different opinions. We are made very differently from any organisms or any life on earth, to where our opinions substantiate others, and we can never share the same opinion. Sharing the same opinion will not make us free. Being free comes with conflict. Freedom comes with conflict and fighting, and unfortunately, it does. It comes with that. It comes with the change and everlasting peace, to which is presenting to us in the ending of Attack on Titan during the time lapse where Paradise Island gets destroyed. After all that, a cycle repeats. But in the real world, we have those things as well. We have an everlasting cycle of war or fighting for certainties, fighting for rights, fighting for civil rights, or so many things that it repeats itself fluently. But this only occurs because of change. It doesn't justify a lot of these wars and passings doesn't justify all this. It doesn't, but unfortunately we are humans. And the world of Attack on Titans are as human as us. No matter the power they behold, they are as human as us and have the same mind and the way we think as we do. They will always change. They would always want something. Something will always be different and executed differently.